Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Michelle with Prettiest Problem, and I do have on a shirt. Just wanted to throw that out there. If this is your first time here, welcome. I create videos on beauty, fitness, and lifestyle. I'm on my everlasting fitness journey, and I love posting motivational videos as well as all things beauty. I would love for you to consider subscribing to my channel and turning on your post notifications so that you can be updated next time I post a new video. If you're an oldie but goodie, hey girl, hey, welcome back. And don't forget to thumbs up this video. Today's video I'm excited about because I bought some new products and I'm going to be using them in this video. I did a haul on my Instagram, so if you're not following me on Instagram, I would suggest that you head on over and follow me on Instagram so that you can see all the new goodies that I'm getting as I'm getting them, because by the time I post this, it's gonna expire because it's 24 hours. But I did purchase a few palettes, black owned, of course. This is Juvia's Place, this is Uoma Beauty, and then I also purchased some Pat McGrath products as well. In today's video, I'm gonna be trying these out. I'm very excited about these. These are at a higher price point, so I've kind of been waiting to try it out, and I'm hoping that I got the right colors. I did go to Sephora and color match before I purchased online, but they were having a sale, so I decided to jump out there. With all that being said, let's jump into this video. So I'm already moisturized. I'm gonna prime with my black owned primer. This is by Fenty Beauty, and this is in their soft matte pro filter primer. 2 pumps of that usually goes my entire face. What I typically do after my primer is apply my foundation. So I'm gonna go ahead and go into Miss Mother Pat, and this is her Skin Fetish Sublime Perfection Foundation, and I got the color Medium Deep 22. Again, I went to Sephora and color match on my chest, and I just did 2 watery pumps. And this foundation is supposed to be like pretty sheer coverage, and I don't think this foundation is really meant for people with problematic skin or a lot of blemishes. It is giving coverage. Oh yeah, it's giving good coverage. It's still very natural looking. So this is the first layer. So off the bat, this is super natural. So this is going to be definitely for people who have not too many blemishes and also that do not want heavy coverage. Even with my little bit of discolorations, it's still giving me a nice coverage. So I'm going to put a little bit more on, and it is giving more coverage. So that is the foundation. Tell me what you guys think about the foundation and the color match. Now I'm gonna go into the Pat McGrath concealer. This is an M17 Skin Fetish Sublime Perfection Concealer. I'm just going to place it right here in my normal concealer areas. I love the consistency, like off the bat. I'm gonna take a brush again and start working out the corners. This definitely gives a heavier coverage than the foundation, as it should. It's blending out beautifully, as you can see. So I'm just gonna take my foundation brush again and work out the edges of the concealer. With the concealer, it's not a natural look. I feel like with just the foundation, it's more of a natural look. I'm gonna go ahead and set this with the Beauty Bakery Flour Powder with a fluffy brush. Okay, so that is it for Mother Pat. I am going to contour. My favorite contour is the Fenty Beauty Matchstick, and this is in the color Truffle. I just feel like it gives me a very good shadow look, and it's not too dark, it's not too light. I'm gonna work it out with a brush. Okay, so now we have our base on. I'm gonna go ahead and work on these brows. I have lately been loving this product by the Lip Bar, and you can find this in Target. It's just a dual-sided brow gel and pencil. So on this side, it's the gel, and I just brush my brows into place. It is colored, so if you brush outside of the lines, you will definitely have to clean up. And you can also kind of fill in a little bit with the gel as well. And then you go in on the other side and you fill in with the pencil part. Now I'm gonna shape my brows, and I'm gonna do that using the Pat McGrath concealer again on the outer portion of my brows, and on the inner portion, I'm going to use my foundation color. Now I'm gonna do my eyes, and I'm gonna be using the Magic Mini by Juvia's Place. So I'm gonna bring you all in closer and take a look at what I'm gonna create because I have no clue. Okay, so the first color that I'm gonna use is Kessie. I'm just gonna set my entire eyelid with this color. I'm going to go into the color Nana, the warmer brown tone, and I'm just going to bring that down into the upper crease. I literally just tapped into the shade, but it gives lots of color payoff. Now I'm going to take a smaller blending brush and I'm going to go into the color Zakia. That's an orange matte shade, and I'm going to go a little bit deeper into the crease. It takes a while to blend out your shadows. So if you're in a rush, you might want to keep your eyeshadow game down to just bronzer. Okay, so now I'm gonna base the mobile part of my lid with MAC's Paint Pot, and this is in the color Painterly. And this is just going to allow the next colors to really pop. You could use your concealer, but I just like to put this down because it's like silicone, so it really helps the colors to stick. I'm gonna go into the color Yamoja, and I'm going to take a flat shader brush. Because it's a shimmer, I'm gonna wet my brush with the Beauty Bakery setting spray and place it on the inner tear duct. Ooh, you see how bright that is? Beautiful. Okay, I'm gonna take the same brush, wet it again, and I'm gonna go into the color Vi, which is the next darkest blue shade. If I'm gonna put on eyeshadow, it might as well be interesting. And I feel like the more you transition into different colors, the more interesting it is. I think I'm going to go on top of this color because it's not as bright as I would have liked it. I'm gonna go over this second color with the color Yara, which is more of a blue-green color, a little bit closer to green. I'm just gonna pack that right on top to give it a little bit of more of a punch and look a lot more different than the first color. Play with your shadows, you know, it's fine. It's makeup, it washes off. It's totally fine, it will be good. The next color that I'm gonna go into with the same brush, and I'm gonna wet it again. I'm gonna go into the color Asia or Aja, and it's more of a like deeper emerald green. I love this. Literally, I said this was gonna be a simple look, and look, I have a whole green eye. So now I'm gonna go on the outer corner with a smaller fluffy brush, and I'm gonna take this matte purple color, and it's called Ife, I don't know, IFE, one of the darkest colors in the palette, and I'm just going to place that on my outer V. This is pretty. Ooh, I love this purple color. I love purple. I'll be glad when I start getting little sponsorships, you know. It would be so awesome. Ooh, that is pretty. Purchasing makeup to showcase for people is very expensive. It is definitely a hobby of mine. So, I mean, you know, some people's hobbies are just expensive, and a love and passion. And so I'm fine with spending the money, but it's also nice to be recognized when, you know, you're putting in work, putting in effort. So, ooh, this is so pretty. This is what my makeup always turns out to be, okay? It always turns into something that I didn't intend for it to be. I'm gonna go back into that orange color Zakia and just blend out this corner, the outer portion of that purple. These colors, that's what drew me to this palette, is the beautiful like mix of colors. I'm gonna go back into the lighter brown Nana and blend that out some further. You want to be able to see the colors, you know? You want to be able to see that transition. You want to be able to see the orange and the brown. You want it to look like a nice sunset. So I'm going to do the same to the bottom. I'm just going to place those colors in the same order. I'm going to go in with Nana first. Okay, put some orange on this, Zakia. And then last but not least, I'm going to put that darkest color right in my waterline. I am going to go back on the top with this brighter blue just to like make it pop a little bit more. I'm gonna go ahead and line my eyes with this darkest blue in the palette called Yejide? I don't know. But it's just a matte blue. I'm just gonna go ahead and line as close as I can get to my lash line. Okay, so I went ahead and applied my lashes. These are lashes from Prettiest Strands, my company. They will be available shortly, but I absolutely love them. They are super glam, and I felt like this look is very glam. Okay, so I'm gonna push you back and we're gonna finish up the face. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and bronze with my Fenty Beauty Sunstalker bronzer in the color Island Ting. And then because this is so dramatic, I'm gonna go ahead and contour a little bit heavier. And this is in the color Cocoa Naughty by Fenty Beauty, the same bronzer. Definitely, if you're using one of these shadow palettes, especially if you're going for a more dramatic look like this, put on your shadow first and then do your face. I also bought some blushes from MAC, and I'm gonna use one of these blushes. This is in the color Fever, and it looks like this. These blushes are super pigmented, as you can see. And I always angle my blushes upwards because it helps to lift the cheek. Then I'm gonna use my Danessa Myricks highlight. I love these highlights. There's 6 different colors in here. I'm just gonna kind of swirl around in a few colors and apply some highlight to the top points of my cheek. Since I'm using MAC, I'm gonna go ahead and use my Cork lip liner. It's just a soft brown color. And I've noticed that I don't really have too many Black-owned lip products. I love my Danessa Myricks nude palette. First, I'm gonna use Quickie by Colourpop, and this was actually a Makeup Shayla collab, and this is like my favorite nude color. And then I'm going to apply some of the Danessa Myricks nude lip palette. And I'm gonna top it off with Oyster Girl by MAC, and this is just a lip gloss. This is the final look. So let me know what you think of this look. What is it giving? What is it serving? Where is she going? Oh, I love this. I hope you enjoyed this video, this tutorial, my review on everything. I pretty much loved everything. She looks expensive. She looks like she's going somewhere. She's doing things. She is paid, okay? I love the colors in the shadow. Oh my God. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys in my next video. Bye.